Yeah, so the goals I set for 2025 were just to, keep winning, remain undefeated, and, win every time, but not just win, improve every fight. And that's what I've been doing, and I can't wait to do it again. It's been an honor, it's been a privilege to be able to continue this legacy. And, growing up, I've always just looked at my dad as my dad, but, as I got into the boxing game, I really realized that he's very well respected in the game. And, it's just a privilege to continue the legacy and, represent the Márquez name. Coming from a fighting family, boxing was always the talk at the dinner table, holidays. I was always exposed to the sport, whether I liked it or not. I was essentially born into it. But one thing about my family, they never pushed it on us, knowing how brutal, how tough the sport is. And, growing up, I seen my two older brothers fighting, and, I was always an athlete growing up. And, coming from a fighting family, eventually I'm going to want to try the sport out. I tried it out, I liked it, and I haven't looked back since. But, it was definitely nothing that was ever pushed on us. It was something that I tried myself, I fell in love with it, and here I am today. Man, growing up, I was blessed to be able to go to all the big fights, Mayweather fights, Canelo fights, Pacquiao fights, and it was the Mayweather-Canelo fight that, really, made me really want to lock in on the sport. The magnitude of that fight was huge, and the promotion for that fight was called The One. And my dad and my brothers, they was like, he's the one that's gonna make it big. And here I am today, day by day, brick by brick, we're climbing the ranks.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say power, George Foreman.
There we go.
Defense, Floyd.
Yeah.
Speed, Sugar Ray Leonard. Probably boxing IQ, Floyd.
Okay.
Footwork, Lomachenko.
Good one.
Chin, Gennady Golovkin. Yeah, so that would be my dream fight, my dream fighter. Yeah, man, I'm on the road to world titles. That's what I want to become, a world champion. I want to become a star in my city of Houston that I love dearly, and I want to use my platform and my success to be able to give back to the community here in Houston and all over the world. I would say Floyd. I always looked up to him. A lot of people, didn't like him because of his trash talk and stuff like that, but his work ethic is unbelievable. So that's something I take from Floyd. Other guys like Kobe Bryant, I take his mentality, I take that and apply it to my game. And another athlete, Cristiano Ronaldo, his discipline. Yeah, so those are some of my favorite athletes that I look up to. Yeah, Houston's definitely stacked with a lot of talent, a lot of hungry fighters here in Houston. We never have problems getting sparring and things like that, so, definitely a hot city for boxing. Yeah, we're looking at another fight here in late September. Possibly here in Houston, we don't know yet, but as soon as we do know, we'll put it out on all social platforms and, keep the fans updated. Yeah, for sure. Boxing's one of those sports that's year-round, so, they say stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So right now, I'm just staying sharp, maintaining a healthy diet, staying disciplined, and just trying to get better each and every day.
Okay.
Yes, sir.